Hi and welcome back to another video. So, do you ever find yourself a little bit bored of the original colours that you bought your gadgets in? I have definitely found myself in that position before. You know, I've bought things like these Amazon Echoes, I've bought them in white, I've bought them in black, I've got my Apple Watch here and it's in still the same original coloured band that it came in, but I kind of fancy a refresh. Get a little bit more excitement out of my old gadgets and prolong the life of them for a little bit longer. But also as well, I can change my mind as it goes along. So I've got a couple of products here from a company called Gadgetwraps. They've recently reached out to me to offer me out a few of their actual products that they have to take a look at and bring to you exactly what they do, how they look and how they work. So let's get into the video. So I'm very thankful to Gadgetwraps for reaching out to me and offering me out a few of their products to take a look at. I've basically chosen a couple of Apple Watch straps, so I've got a red and a blue here, but also as well I've got something that I'm going to show you on how to use it and how to change one of your old gadgets. Maybe it might be even a new gadget, but you want to change the colour so it feels a little bit nicer, maybe in a different room. So I'm going to go through how these actually work in a short while, but I'll give you a quick overview of what Gadgetwraps are. So they're a small family business out of Washington DC in the USA. They've been operating for quite a while, but basically what they do is they pride themselves on being able to offer high quality products to basically transform your gadgets, whether it be Pebble watches, through to Google Homes, through to Apple watches, through to pretty much any gadget. What they also as well offer is the ability to come to them with a gadget that they might not actually have listed. So it could be something like maybe a digital SLR, it could be a phone, it could be a gadget that just is something that you would like to be wrapped and be able to transform to something new. They can basically take the design, create you actually something that can wrap it up, print it out and be able to provide that to you. And it is amazing quality. These are all 3M backed stickers, basically on amazing wrap film. It's all UV protected, so it'll last a long time, but also as well, it is super easy to install. And I've already used some of these on some of my other Amazon Echoes to basically transform the way that they look in my specific rooms. So on one I've got a wood feel, on another I've got a carbon feel, and I've got a couple of other colours here. I've got a nice blue, and I've got a nice gunmetal sort of silver, chrome sort of look. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the Apple Watches first, and then what we'll do is we'll go into actually sticking on some of these films and transforming one of these. Maybe we'll do the Google Home first. So I wear an Apple Watch every day, pretty much every night as well, and I use still the same old black, basically silicone strap that it comes with. I have changed onto things like leather ones. I've gone back and forth and back and forth, but I tend to always gravitate to the silicone ones. They feel very nice, then they're basically really easy to use, but also as well they're pretty indestructible. Now the problem that comes from it is they're very expensive directly from Apple themselves. So what I've found is that the replacements that you get from Gadgetwraps are, to be honest, probably in my mind, actually better quality. Now I don't know why that is, but I've been using these for pretty much maybe about a month now. Now what I wanted to do was give a really good go on these, put them to the test. I've basically swum with these, I've been in and out of the sauna, I've been in the gym, I've been on planes, I've travelled, I've been absolutely everywhere, and I've used a combination of these different straps. I've basically given them an absolute hammering, to be honest. But the really nice thing that I think comes from these, the fact that these metal parts and also as well the holes that they go into, and they're really, really solid. In my Apple one, it actually wore out quite quickly, I found. So I've actually had a couple of these same black ones. And to be honest, these replacements from Gadgetwraps, they are so easy to put on. And it's just the exact same as the Apple one, so quick release. You just press the button on the back and it's just slide out. Exactly the same, you pop it in. And you wait for that little click, so that's now secure. And then what we do is we press the same button on the other side. Now I can just basically mix and match. So if I buy a couple of these, I could basically go with different colours for different times. It might be something like, I don't know, it might be a festival, it might be a specific national day, it could be anything. And what it's going to allow you to do is just be able to make something that fits what you want as a style. But there you go, I've got that on there. They are so supple, they're so nice. I actually found this silicone a little bit, I mean, this one here I've had for at least a year now, and it's still really hard. I mean, it's quite thick. I mean, these are pretty much the same thickness as the originals, the OEMs from Apple, but these are really soft. I find them a little bit softer than the originals. So they're very simple to pop on. You just basically slide them on as normal, pop it through, and there we go. But the one thing that I've really liked about them is the fact that I can customise them, and plus as well, the fact that the cost price of these is a lot less than buying the originals from Apple themselves. And that goes with pretty much any of the actual products that Gadgetwraps offers. But they're truly not. The matter of the fact is that these are made by a really passionate company in DC in America, and they really want to provide people with the best quality for the lowest price. And again, you know, you can make up whatever you want, and it's so good in the fact that, you know, I've been able to put these in salt water, in hot water, in cold water. You know, I've had them going in and out of jackets, I've had them rubbing up against all sorts of stuff. And to be honest, they're still in the same quality as they were originally. The only thing I would say is they do need a clean every so often. The grime does get to them. I think that's just generally to do with the silicone bands themselves. The Apple ones do exactly the same. So the other thing that I really liked about Gadgetwraps was the fact that they actually provide you with multiple sort of sizes that come with this. So you get the actual standard part, which allows you to sort of attach it with. You get a large, sort of a medium large strap. So if I put these two together, I can get quite a long length around my wrist. So again, I get a nice amount there. And then I've also as well got a small to medium. So basically you're extending it out by pretty much just an inch. So again, you're going to get a small to medium and a medium to large. And that really sort of fits the majority of people's wrists. So that's basically what you get per actual product purchase for an Apple Watch band. And I really like the fact that they just ship so quickly. I mean, I live here in the UK and it pretty much only took about 3 days to get here. So I was quite impressed in the fact that also as well the shipping was so fast. So let's pop back on my watch, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over how you pop a film onto the actual Google Home itself. So let me move these watch straps over to the side, and what I'm going to do is basically take one of these. Now the really nice thing is that they're just so simple to put on. So I've got a Google Home here, and it's just 2 pieces. Like I say, this is a 3M UV protected film wrap, and they're just so easy to apply. So all I literally do is just pop off the actual film, I line it up, and what I basically do is ensure that it's not covering over any of the microphones. It just takes a short while to do, and all I'm doing is I'm just lining up one of the actual microphone holes there, and I'm just popping it across. If I actually stuck it down a little bit harder, that'd probably be a good idea, wouldn't it? So all I'm doing is I'm just popping it on there, and then all I do is just finish that off. So simple to do, as long as you press it on in your first go, and there we go, we're already starting to make it look totally different. And again, if there's any little tiny bubbles, just give them a little press down, hey presto, and that's giving it a really nice sort of dark midnight blue sort of look. And again, all we're doing is we're just popping another one off, and we just align these on. So I'm going to just take this off from this side, and I'm just going to start aligning it on. Now again, the really nice thing is that they provided these really sharp edges, so I'm able to actually get a really good alignment on it. So if I just pop these to the correct place, so all I'm doing is aligning it to where the button is, and then all I'm going to do is just start that wrap process around it. So just keeping it as close to the bottom as possible. And it doesn't take long to do. And we are nearly done. So, there we go. Amazing. So, like I say, it doesn't take long, and if you do get a couple of little bubbles, all you do, just smooth them out with your finger. Done and dusted. Super easy. But look at the difference. It makes such a transformation. Now the thing is that I could change this from one colour to the next, and again, I could peel these off and basically pop them aside if I want, and actually reuse them again later. All I need to do is just keep this on the same piece of paper that it came with. And again, this could be, a wood finish, it could be a carbon finish, it could be a chrome finish, it could be any finish that you wish. Gadget Wraps can provide you anything that you pretty much wish. And I really like the fact that they're open to new ideas, to different types of gadgets, but also as well to transform your old gadgets or even your new gadgets and give them a new lease of life. So thank you to Gadget Wraps for reaching out and providing me with a wonderful range of different Apple Watch straps, and also as well some ways to be able to cover up my other gadgets too, such as the Google Home and also as well things like the Amazon Echo. I cannot recommend them enough. I've really enjoyed being able to transfer from one colour to the next on my Apple Watch and really enjoy the way that it actually feels on my wrist. Again, wearing it pretty much 18 hours a day, I want to make sure that I've got something that's kind to my skin, but also as well smooth and soft to make sure that it doesn't cause me any irritations whatsoever. And I have found no problems whatsoever with these watch straps. And also as well, the way that these look on the actual Google Home and also as well on my Echoes, they absolutely make the part. This midnight blue is absolutely beautiful, and I'm looking forward to popping that on the desk behind me. So if you're interested in freshening up your gadgets or just want a little bit of a change, please take a look in the description box down below or visit gadgetwraps.com for more information. So thank you very much for watching the video. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please click that like button. If you've got any comments whatsoever or any questions about the products themselves, please pop them in the comments section down below. If you also as well want to stay tuned to more videos, hit that subscribe button with notification bell. Look forward to seeing you in another video.